What happened to Jim Carrey's face? No, seriously. That's not shade. That's the internet's exact reaction the second he stepped onto that red carpet. Because the moment photos dropped from the 51st César Awards in Paris, timelines didn't say, legend. They didn't even say, honorary César. They said, is he wearing a mask? That's not him. I'm no conspiracy theorist, but who is that? And when your entire career is built on having one of the most expressive and cartoon-level faces in Hollywood history, and suddenly people are looking at the screen trying to confirm your identity, that's not just aging. That's an identity crisis in 4K resolution. This isn't about a few wrinkles. Nobody panics over wrinkles. This was different. Fuller cheeks. Tighter skin. A look so polished it almost looked manufactured. The same man who once twisted his face into human rubber in the mask is now trending because fans are asking if he's literally wearing one. Let that sink in. The man who built $1 billion brand on facial chaos just sparked chaos because his face looked too controlled. And here's the brutal part. The night was supposed to be historic. He was being honored. Applauded for decades of cultural dominance. An emotional tribute to his late father was making the rounds. It should have been a legacy moment. Instead, the internet zoomed in, paused, screenshot, compared, and suddenly the conversation wasn't about gratitude. It wasn't about his career. It was about whether we were even looking at the same Jim Carrey. That's not a glow-up debate. That's a full-blown, who replaced him? Meltdown. This was supposed to be a victory lap. The 51st César Awards. Paris. The legendary l'Olympia. A venue dripping with history and European elegance. The kind of room where careers get sealed in gold. And front and center? Jim Carrey, receiving an honorary César for decades of work. From slapstick king to philosophical painter-actor hybrid. He walked in wearing all-black suit, looking polished and composed. No goofy expressions. No cartoon energy. Just a man standing in his legacy moment. He even delivered an emotional tribute to his late father, talking about how his dad was the kind of man who made you feel like you'd known him forever after 5 minutes. The clip went viral almost instantly. Within minutes, the conversation derailed. About the face. Screenshots started circulating. Comment threads multiplying by the second. The tribute was trending, but so was the speculation. And guess which one people were more obsessed with? Let's talk about the face. Because that's what the internet did. The second photos surfaced from Paris. People weren't debating fashion. They were zooming in like forensic investigators. Fuller cheeks. Smoother skin. A kind of tightness that didn't match the Jim Carrey people remember. The word, puffy, started floating around. Then, unrecognizable. And once that word enters the chat, it's over. Comments came in fast and ruthless. Must have had a lot of work done. Man, he looks different. Is he turning into Bill Maher? One person dragged Kris Jenner into it, basically suggesting he call her surgeon. And then the comment that really lit the fire. Is he wearing a mask? Look at his neck. That's brutal. The man famous for exaggerating every muscle in his face is now trending because people think it looks too still. And let's be clear, no confirmed procedures. Just rumor. But in Hollywood, speculation is currency. So, the real question starts forming. Is this just natural aging under harsh lighting? Or is this reinvention, a late career attempt to reshape the image? But here's what makes this even more ironic. Now let's rewind to 2022. Because this is where the plot thickens. During press for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Jim Carrey dropped what sounded like a mic drop moment. I'm retiring. Yeah, probably. Not joking. Not winking. He doubled down. He said unless the angels bring some sort of script written in gold ink, he was done. Finished. He talked about loving his quiet life. And then he delivered the line that sounded like enlightenment wrapped in ego. I have enough. I've done enough. I am enough. That's not just retirement talk. That's legacy talk. It sounded noble. He's back as Dr. Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And when asked why, I needed the money. Now maybe it was a joke. Classic Carrey sarcasm. But timing matters. Messaging matters. When you publicly declare spiritual completion and then reappear in franchise makeup 2 years later, people notice. And it doesn't stop there. He's already set to return in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Was the retirement real? If you're here for unfiltered breakdowns like this, subscribe now. Because we're not done. And then, the human shield. Because while the internet was dissecting cheek volume and neck angles, Jim Carrey didn't show up alone. He walked that red carpet with his daughter Jane, his grandson Jackson, and his partner, Min Ah. 3 generations. Family front and center. He looked composed. And when he took the stage, he delivered his speech entirely in French. That's someone who wanted this moment to matter. He thanked his daughter. I love you now and forever. He thanked his grandson. Then he turned to Min Ah, calling her his sublime companion. I love you, Min Ah. Now here's the thing. Nobody really knows when that relationship started. There's no clear timeline. It's private. Low-key. Almost mysterious. The speech was beautiful. The internet didn't care. While he was honoring his father, his bloodline, his partner, his legacy, people were screenshotting his jawline. While he was speaking fluent French to show respect, timelines were debating fillers. And maybe that's the real tragedy here. Not whether he changed his face, but the fact that a man tried to anchor his legacy in family, ancestry, and art. And the world reduced the moment to, is he wearing a mask? If a celebrity tweaks their appearance, people scream, fake. If they age naturally, people scream, washed. There is no winning. The man who built an empire exaggerating his face just triggered the biggest expression of confusion the internet has seen in years. And whether that's aging or reinvention, one thing is clear. The spotlight never forgets a face. Even when the face looks different.